Giving back and helping others in a unique way that lights you up will give you a true sense of purpose, which is super important in retirement. In this video, which is part 2, I'm gonna share 8 more ways to give back to the community to get your creative juices flowing and help you dive into your own ideas of how to help others in your community. I'm Cyn Meyer, the founder of Second Wind Movement and a life coach for older adults who are striving to turn their retirement years into their best years full of purpose and meaning. And yes, a big part of retirement is typically volunteering, but I need to share a big caveat again. Traditional forms of volunteering are not your only path, and I see this all the time. It's typically not right for everyone. So we're sharing these ideas today to help you brainstorm ideas that are unique to you. It can be paid or unpaid, formal or informal, a way to give back and share your unique gifts to help others. The more unique and authentic to who you are, the better that you'll feel and the better that it'll be for the recipients. So in part 1, I shared ideas 1 through 8. Now for number 9, start a podcast and share your knowledge and expertise with a niche audience. For those of you who have a wealth of knowledge and expertise and are eager to share your thoughts with the world, podcasting may be for you. You can start your own podcast for free, and it can be a fun hobby that gives back in ways that you may not have considered before. The best part about starting a podcast in retirement is that there really aren't any rules. You can talk about any activities that bring you happiness, from gardening to finance. The main thing is you need to get into a consistent workflow and publishing schedule. So once you get over that initial setup hurdle to get situated, you gotta just keep it going. So you have to have stamina. The essential equipment you'll need to start your own podcast include a decent microphone, laptop or computer, recording software, reliable headphones. In case you wanna check out some recommendations on gear and software, I'll leave some links in the description below this video. Either way, this is a great way to help others by sharing your knowledge and expertise and creating helpful content. Number 10, create and send cards to a local hospice center. Homemade cards can brighten up a patient's day, and they're easy to make, and it's a way for you to be creative. Make it your goal to help patients and their families focus on something other than the pains of the current situation. More specifically, try to avoid any cards that say get well soon or feel better or anything else referring to the patient's condition, because this isn't really what they're looking for in a card. Instead, make sure the card you give them is encouraging and uplifting. You can check out a list of possible recipients at Doing Good Together. Number 11, teach your grandkids a new skill set. We all know that you can't teach all the skills in a traditional classroom setting, so teaching your grandkids a new skill will not only help them in the long run and diversify their skill sets, but it'll also give you an opportunity to spend quality time with them. Your role as a grandparent is so significant for their development. So whether it's learning how to prepare meals for the family, how to play chess, or even the basics like how to tell time, every little bit helps. And you can dive into any topic that resonates with you and your grandchild. Like Chris Palmer, for instance, a student in Rewire My Retirement and the author of Finding Meaning and Success. He learned how to play piano while teaching his grandchildren how to play piano in the process, which is awesome. Number 12, plan out the legacy that you want to leave beyond money. Remember that your legacy is so much more than just material things. You can pass on your experience and your essence to future generations by writing a legacy letter that captures your life lessons, all of your hopes, dreams, successes, and failures. Another option is to write and publish memoirs or a book about noteworthy learnings from your life experience. And if you're not looking to formally publish your work, which is, I get it, a lot of work, consider filling in more personal journal-based prompts like grandfather, I want to hear your story, and grandmother, I want to hear your story. These are all great ways to leave your loved ones a gift. Regardless of the format that you take on, what do you want to convey to the world? Number 13, adopt a furry friend. If you find yourself fighting loneliness, consider adopting a pet. Your new companion can be a source of comfort and unconditional love. And believe it or not, pet ownership improves both mental and physical health by lowering your anxiety levels and your blood pressure. And of course, pets wouldn't make our themed list unless you were to adopt an animal in need, which there are plenty of. Sadly, every year, about 1.5 million shelter dogs and cats are euthanized. When you adopt, not only do you save your pet, but also open up space for another deserving pet to be saved. So if you have the opportunity and desire, adopt your new furry best friend. Number 14, donate blood. Donating blood is an easy and painless way to give back to society. Unfortunately, only about 3% of eligible adults in the US donate blood yearly, so it's worth considering this one. This simple gesture can make all the difference between life and death for someone who needs a transfusion. In fact, a mere 30 minutes of your time can save up to 3 lives. And blood donors save 4.5 million American lives each year by blood transfusions. Number 15, live sustainably. This is a great one to consider because taking mindful climate action improves your own health and well-being while you're caring for the environment at the same time. Although it's easy to get overwhelmed with the idea of reducing your environmental footprint, and it can feel like an impossible task sometimes, especially when it feels and looks like others around you are not doing their part. But when you break it down into small micro steps that you can integrate into your everyday life, it'll seem more manageable and achievable. So if you're looking for ideas, there are plenty of simple tips for living a more sustainable lifestyle, like use LED lights, walk when possible, recycle, reuse, and buy secondhand clothes, etc. The main thing is to explore and research some ideas that resonate with you and align with your lifestyle. And finally, number 16, support local businesses. While it's super convenient to go all out on Amazon or any big box store, buying from local retailers or the farmers market helps create jobs for other people in your community. It strengthens your local economy, and overall, it keeps more money flowing through the area. In fact, for every $100 spent in a small business, $48 is put back into the local economy. Buying locally is not just a trend after Black Friday or Small Business Saturday where you shop small. It's an investment in your community. So a great way to give back is the next time you're shopping, check if you can buy the same service or product in your local area. To recap our 8 more ways to give back to the community in this part 2 video. Number 9, start a podcast and share your knowledge and expertise with a niche audience. Number 10, create and send cards to patients at a local hospice center. Number 11, teach your grandkids a new skill. 12, plan the legacy that you want to leave and think beyond money. Number 13, adopt a furry friend in need. Number 14, donate blood, live sustainably, support local businesses. Even if you affect one life, it is so worth it. Remember that these are ideas to get you brainstorming inward for ideas and ways to give back and volunteer in a unique way that intrinsically motivates you and energizes you. It'll be better that way for all parties involved than forcing your way into any traditional forms of volunteering, because that's what you feel like you're supposed to do. That doesn't work very well for people. Thank you so much for being here and striving to be your best in retirement. We need more people like you to help shift our culture to be better. Please like, share, and subscribe and comment on this video. Every engagement that you make with our videos helps us do our job better of creating helpful content for this very important audience of older adults. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.